Hello, I'm going to go over the quiz more on solving equations in fraction form. So the direction says solve for x, check for extraneous solution. So the first step I'm going to do is get rid of the fraction by multiplying. How many sides do we have? We have exactly 1, 2, 3 by the LCD. So what is our LCD? So what I want to do is if I have to factor the bottom to get it in the most primest form, do so. So x squared minus 9, it's one term, but it can be factored out. It can be factored out as x plus 3, x minus 3, right? This one, x plus 3 is just x plus 3. This x minus 3 is just x minus 3, okay? So keep in mind that this is one term, this is one term, this is one term, and this is one term. So let's look at our base. Let's look at the base x plus 3. Do we have a repeating base of x plus 3? We do. We have a repeating base right here. So if you have a repeating base, you pick the one with the highest power. Since they are both to the power of 1, you just bring x plus 3 down. Okay, and then let's look at our other base, x minus 3. Do you see a base with an x minus 3? I do. I see it right here. You pick the one with the highest power. Since they're both to the power of 1, you just bring that down. Okay, so that is your LCD. Now you're going to multiply all three sides by those, which is x plus 3, x minus 3. Okay, so if we do it on this side right here, what do you see that cancels? If you get confused, just write it out. So we have x plus 3, x minus 3 times 1 over x plus 3, x minus 3, right? So what do you see that cancels? Everything. So you're just left with 1. Now continue with the second part. We have, let's try blue. I don't know if you like red. So it's this whole thing times this whole thing. So it's x plus 3 times x minus 3 times 3 over x plus 3. So what do you see that cancels? Or what do you see that's the same top and bottom? These cancels. So you're just left with 3 and x minus 3. So you're left with, let's just leave it as it is. We'll FOIL out later. 3 parentheses x plus 3. And lastly, the last part. So you're going to multiply. You can see that the x minus 3s are the same on the top and bottom. So this cancels, this cancels. So you're just left with the 4 and the x plus 3. Okay, so now before we move things around, collect like terms, and then you may move things around. So on the left side, we do have to FOIL this out. So it's 1 plus 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 is 9. And then over here, this is going to be 4x plus 12. Okay. Can we simplify it even more? Maybe on the left side, you can collect like terms, the constant 1 and 9. So you have 3x plus 10. And then on the right, you're left with 4x plus 12. Okay. Let's get all the x's and all the constants. It doesn't matter what you do first. So maybe I'll get the constant on one side. So subtract 10. You have 3x equals to 4x. And then 12 minus 10 is 2, right? 12 minus 10 is 2. Subtract 4x, subtract 4x. 3x minus 4x is negative 1x. 3x minus 4x is negative 1x, and then you have a 2 here. Solve for x, you're going to get rid of this negative 1 by dividing both sides by negative 1. So I get x equals negative 2. Okay, now let's check by plugging it back into your original. So it's 1 over negative 2 squared is 4 minus 9. Let me get my calculator. Okay, got it. So it's okay. -2 squared is 4 minus 9, which is -5. Plus here it'll be -2 plus 3, that's 1. And then here this is going to be -2 minus 3 is -5. Okay. If you want, you could just use the decimal. So on the right, what's -4/5? It's exactly -0.8. And then if you want to put this in the calculator, -1/5 plus 3. Whoops. I get a 2.8. So did we do something wrong? Or maybe it isn't extraneous. So let me check my work. Mm, maybe -2 squared is not +4. It's maybe -4. Let me try -13. Hmm. -2 minus 3 is -5. Um, I'm just double checking because it might be just no solution, right? Because that happens. Oh, I see. I think I made a mistake right here. What's 3? So it's x plus 3 times x minus 3 times 3 over x plus 3. What cancels? The x plus 3, so you're left with 3 and x minus 3. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I messed up right there. Okay, let's do this again. It's easy to make a mistake. So on the second part, if you multiply x plus 3x minus 3 by the second term, 3x plus 3, the x plus 3 cancels, not the x minus 3. So you're left with 3 x minus 3. And then on the right, x minus 3, this is right. So now we got to FOIL it out. So this is 3x minus 9 plus 1. This is 4x plus 12. You get 3x, and then 1 minus 9 is -8. And then you have 4x plus 12. Solve for x, so subtract 4x, cancels. 3x minus 4x is -1x. Add 8. That's 20. So x equals -20. Okay, now we're going to check. Okay, so where we see x plug in negative 20 square is 400 minus 9 is 391. And then this is going to be, what's negative 20 plus 3? Negative 17. Negative 20 minus 3 is negative 23. Okay, so put it all together. 4 divided by negative 23 is negative 0.17. On the right, good. Okay, good. Left equals right, so that's true. So this is your final answer. X equals negative 20. Okay, so it's very good. It's very important to check your work because you can make a mistake. Okay, that wraps it up for this quiz.